Hello everyone, my name is the Robgoblin and welcome to the inaugural episode of the Free-to-Play Report. This is going to be a show where I look at some of the newly released games on Steam, newly released free-to-play games on Steam, and see if they're worth any of your time and hopefully not too much of your money. I'm going to be analysing the pay schemes and exactly how free-to-play these games actually are. So in this episode, we're going to be looking at DreamWorks' School of Dragons. It's a 3D MMO based on the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. One of the interesting things while looking at this game is how they really wanted to emphasize the fact that it was a 3D MMO, which is quite interesting. This game came out on the 4th of December, and one of its features, it says play and watch, view clips from the movie that immerse you into the world of Berk, and you can play as Toothless, Thunderdrum, Whispering Death, as you become the ultimate dragon trainer. Now, I'm not going to be the target audience for this game, obviously. This game is going to be aimed at, I would say, around the 7 to, at the very, very highest, 15 range. Actually, when you register, it treats you as a child. The email that you get basically says, your child is interested in playing in this game, can you confirm everything? Which is, I don't know how to take that. It could be a bit worrying that they're not really thinking about anyone else who could be a fan of How to Train Your Dragon and play this game, because I am quite a big fan of How to Train Your Dragon. I really like the movies. I've seen some of the side cartoons, whatever they are, but it's a really fun universe and world. So when I first saw this, I thought it'd be quite interesting. But this very basic login screen and no music yet, anyway, is slightly worrying. So this would be the register screen. I've already registered and everything. It's got a weird thing saying that you can play as a guest, but if you play as a guest, you cannot name your Viking and dragon. You can only do that by registering, which is very weird. That it seems like that would be a very weird thing to lock out. Most MMOs would probably say, oh, you get some extra dragon customization or something, but locking out a very basic ability, just naming your character and dragon is very, very weird. So yeah, I haven't really played any yet, so we're just gonna log in here. I'm gonna be using my old username as someone took my new one. So I'm just gonna click login and go straight into the here's the music. We go straight into the customization screen, and straight away you can see 3D graphics are pretty basic. Obviously other free-to-play games, other free-to-play MMOs such as Rift, like Old Republic, things like that, they're going to have very, very good graphics and everything because they've put more money into it and they expect more people to be playing it. This game probably didn't have too much of a budget. Unfortunately, it's probably a bit more of a cash-in, more than anything, and just trying to get a quick buck. So let's have a look at the customization. I mean, there's no shop or anything here, which is a good sign, I guess. Then they're not peddling to you straight away, but customization options aren't too great. We have a choice of 2 hairstyles, both long and very similar. Big color palette, that's cool, I guess. Skin, again, big color palette, be definitely white or very, very brown. Tattoos, I can't use them for some reason. Can't apply Warpaint for some reason. I don't know what that is. Clothing, I can't put a hat on, I can't equip a shield. I've got 2 choices in the clothing, long sleeved or short sleeved, and then on the bottom, not too much there. Let's see if it's any different on the guys, and even less choice on the face. There are 2 faces and 2 hairstyles. Again, same as the female, really similar. You've got long hair and short hair. Again, you can't do the tattoos or anything. Very confusing. And clothing, sure. So, not too much choice here. I guess let's get into the game. If I can spell. At least it's got the official soundtrack. That's a plus. The music in How to Train Your Dragon is amazing. Of course, it's already taken. So, there we go. Alarms going off everywhere. So yes, I want this Viking. So, nearly there. Wow. So the initial impressions, this is literally the first thing you will do in the game. Yeah, not too great. Oh, here we go. Here are the
Remember what life used to be like on
videos, but I think I'll skip that. Don't really need to watch those. So here we are. We are in the world. It's all Christmassy. I'm filming this around Christmas, which is cool.
Hiya, I'm Gobber the Belch. All your classmates already left for school. I can't help you out.
So
You can run around using the arrow keys, or the W, A, S, and D keys.
So that's cool. I think they've got the official voices. That's cool. But Hiccup just went, you can run around. It sounded chopped up. So it sounded like they could only do 1 take or something, and they screwed it up. And yeah, okay, so yeah, it's not the prettiest looking game, to be honest. But again, free to play, you know, aimed at kids. They're not really gonna care about the graphics or whatever. Let's have a look around the menu here and see what we have. So we can hide that. That's the map. You can't zoom in or out. No, yeah. It's doing something in the background maybe. I'm still controlling the background. Fishing points isn't, well, there's the legend now actually. So world map. Okay, hopefully there's a bit more than that, because that's a bit small. Let's see, that's our inventory, everything. Okay, so our quest is put here at the bottom. That's a bit weird. I just click something and okay. So these are the clans or something, and to be honest, I'm not really too sure what's going on. You have a separate clicking button for jump. Don't know why you'd need that. So registering gets you 300 coins and 75 gems. Let's see what we can spend them on. And as expected, it looks like it's pretty much all customization things. So you can get masks. Again, not really too great detail-wise. It's got a thing up here. Become a member. And blimey. So let's see what you can get from the membership. So it seems like it's all the same, except for the 1 month sponsorship. You get no ads. I haven't seen any yet, but that's a bit worrying. 500 free gems, all Flight Club dragons, increased rewards, 20% off in the store. So it just seems like it's more removing ads. I haven't seen any, but obviously if a free-to-play game has ads, it's going to be a bit worrying. So let's see. It looks like most things are around 3,500 in the store, and you can convert gold to buy gold with gems, which some people may be against. I'm not really too fussed. So buy gems. So 525 gems for $5.99 or $4.99. Annoyingly, I am in the UK, so it hasn't converted the price. So aiming this at children and you can't get it into their local currency, that may be a tiny bit confusing for them. However, it seems like the prices aren't too bad. I'm not really too sure. And you know, the UI is a bit, I don't know, I'm not really sure what all this is. It just looks like menu customization and everything. So let's try and play some of the actual games, see if we can find any of these
I'm
ads.
Hiccup, and this is Toothless. I'm glad you're coming to the School of Dragons. You'll need to work hard to... I'll take you on your first...
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure it's the original voices. It sounds like it. Oh, camera's going a bit weird. Again, there's no one else here. I'm literally the only person here. So before we go on Toothless, let's just have a wander around. I'm guessing this would be just sort of a hub world. There's already another quest, but I think we'll skip that. I mean, the graphics, you know, again, this is not aimed at me. I'm not a graphics snob, but, you know, I like pretty games, and, I mean, this is everything I'm full, and you've already got pop-ins and stuff, and it's not great. But the actual character models, they look pretty well rendered. So that's quite cool, that they have actually put in some effort to the characters. So that implies it's more than a cash-in. Let's have a look. Let's actually get to some gameplay here. Okay, wow. Okay, straight jumped into flying. Okay, fireballs, and so hopefully, do I need to use these buttons, or that's up and... Okay, so it's down. Okay, the controls are a bit weird to get used to. But you know, it's actually not controlling too badly. It's okay, and I'm really liking the music. You know, it's always... text from there was a bit weird. Adverts for How to Train Your Dragons and DVDs and stuff in the loading screens, which is...
Hold on. This is gonna be a little...
That does turn me off a little bit, because obviously if you don't get that membership, you're just going to be bombarded by How to Train Your Dragon stuff all of the time, which isn't too great. But I mean, looking at it, the pricing model isn't too bad. I mean, obviously we need to get into... Oh, do you love flying but run out of energy? I think I may have just found a problem.
Welcome to the School of...
Okay, so let's just skip all of this, and got a rank, that. Okay, the level up thing didn't follow me when I moved. So now we've found other people, and obviously with the limited customization, everyone is going to really kind of look the same. But I have to admit, the dragons look kind of cool. The dragons look okay. The music in here sounds a bit weird though. Something that they've kind of made themselves. I've run into the wrong place. Yeah, okay. I don't quite know what to think at the moment. Okay, so let's do this dragon personality test. And so, you know, there's quite a few people on, so I mean, that's quite good. Okay, so favourite time of day is evening. Probably a cat, fire, sure, yep, a monstrous nightmare. Not a great picture there.
Excellent.
Oh, well, you can move about here.
Think
Okay,
you can handle it?
I'm just a bit confused at the moment. Like, I don't know what to think about it. Some of it is kind of neat. Like, it seems like they have put a lot of effort into the dragons. I mean, for a game like this, with the world looking like this, the dragons are quite nicely modelled. Members can choose our thumb. Okay, so totally nada. Yes. So I think it suggested one, but I can go around and take whichever one I want. So I think it suggested Monstrous Nightmare. But I can just take whichever I want. Unfortunately, some of these do say you have to be a member, so immediately members already kind of not necessary, but you only get access to half of the dragons. So let's try Monstrous Nightmare. Okay. Yes. And Hatchet. A little animation. I'm not sure what I'm meant to do. Maybe dump it into the lava or something. They haven't been too clear. Yes. I mean, it seems like it's quite weird. It seems like they've put time and effort into some things in the game, and then in other things to the game, they've kind of just ignored it. Right. Male or female does nothing. Skin, pattern, details. So all of the customization is literally just that's it. You can only change the colors. And name it's Dargon. Okay, and then suddenly it hatches out the egg. Cool size. Right, okay.
I'm right, chuff.
Talk to Hiccup.
So it seems like they have the actual voice actors, which is kind of cool. So it looks like we can get. So okay, it's not fully grown yet. Gee, it's all very confusing. Let's go back into the store. Let's see if there's an option to buy energy, or here we go. So if you run out of energy while flying, boost your dragon's energy. It's 5 gems to pull that energy back up. So let's see if we can actually find where I'm meant to be going, and see if we can get flying with our dragon, burn some energy, and see how long you can play this without having to spend any money at all. So obviously already we've missed out on a few things.
You need to learn how to train every type of dragon if you want to become an ultimate dragon trainer.
Voice acting isn't great. It does seem like they just grabbed them off the street to do it. Right, so achievements and everything. The UI, that's not too great. Just blocking half of the things off there. Toothless looks very shiny. The textures on Toothless look very, very weird.
What's next?
And it keeps resetting the camera behind my person. So enter the flight club. Dragon races, fun stuff. So, I mean, as a more experienced player, this probably isn't the me. I mean, just anything with a membership or something. an £80 membership, you'd expect to get a lot more bonuses, but it seems like the bonuses for membership is literally no ads and some free gems, and the gems aren't even that expensive in the first place. I don't know who in their right mind would purchase £80 for a membership into this game. This game is very, very rough around the edges, and keep in mind that this is like an actual skip the baby stage, so you can immediately get to fly mode mount, increase stamina, added happiness for only 500 gems. So immediately it's telling you, oh, you can skip all of this, don't worry. I don't know. Okay. So I kind of wanted to click elsewhere, but okay, so these are the first flights challenge. Not really too sure what's going on. So it looks like this may be the whole chunk of the game. I don't really see what else there is to do. It's quite annoying that you have to use the mouse for this kind of stuff. It doesn't seem like there's any keybinds or anything. Okay. Yay. Right. Just a bit confused. Okay, cool. So that's it then. Flight Club membership and everything. So this is a $25 value. Become a member and get all of the Flight Club dragons for free. So you get that all for free, technically. It's $25 to get it all. So for a 3-month membership you can get all the Flight Club dragons and everything. But I don't really know. Double player energy, it doesn't even get rid of the energy. So if you're playing $85 for a 12-month membership, if you play it enough you could still not have enough energy to keep playing, which is just a little bit absurd. Obviously it may not be that way, but that's the way I'm taking it. So everything is $250 except obviously Toothless, because he is the most famous and he costs double the price. And yeah, so you get your own dragon and you can't even use it. It hasn't explained what the baby stage is and how long it takes to get out of and everything, and just right. Okay. I'll play a couple more levels and see what this is before I kind of get out of this, because I think you can already see there probably isn't too much here. Maybe for a die-hard How to Train Your Dragon fan, but I can't even see like the target audience really liking this. It'd be mainly confusing if I gave this to my 6 or 7-year-old cousin. He would probably get bored and uninterested, because you go through the process of getting your own dragon and then it's like, oh no, wait, you can't use your own dragon. And then obviously all the kids are gonna be like, oh yeah, Toothless, like, How to Train Your Dragon game, I want to fly Toothless. It's like, oh, you want to fly Toothless? That is, $5 just to unlock one dragon for what it seems like is just a series of challenges, and that's it. So I don't know if there is a way to unlock Toothless in the game at some point, or I don't know. So that's the Flight Club. Yay. So
that
let's
was
see.
a great. Oh, I got it. This is what I want you to do.
School teachers and just, I don't know. I don't see myself really. Well, I don't see many people really putting much into this game. I've played about 20-30 minutes at this point, and I'm a bit confused as to what's going on. I've got a dragon, but I can't fly it. But yeah, okay, so just a bit of a roundup. The game, looks-wise, it's a mixed bag. Your character looks a little bit weird. All the characters are going to look the same unless you put money into the game to unlock customization. But then even then you can't change the faces or anything like that, which is a little bit stupid. Obviously you can put masks on and stuff, but even then it's quite a low selection of faces. But the actual dragons and story characters are rendered quite well, better than I expected. Like Hiccup here, obviously the animation is not great, but the actual rendering of the character isn't too bad, and Toothless looks a little bit shiny and weird, and I can walk over Toothless for some reason. Oh, there you go. There's your free way to ride Toothless without paying the $5. So I mean, it's very rough around the edges. It hasn't really explained too much to me at all. Like the baby stage, I don't know what I'm doing with this. You can feed it and play with it, and okay, it seems like it's some sort of mini-game thing, but I don't know how that relates to it becoming an adult or anything. And I mean, the UI is very basic. The energy system, I haven't really encountered any of it, but it sounds like it could be quite limiting. Like, it's something you'd see in a mobile game. You really wouldn't see it in a Steam free-to-play game. And the fact that you can pay £85 or $85 for a year membership and only get double the energy, so you could still run out of the energy, is a little bit scary. And the fact that this free-to-play game, most free-to-play games just limit from you what you can do, but this is taking like a mobile stance and is pushing adverts in your face every time you go through a loading screen. But if someone you know is a real die-hard How to Train Your Dragon fan, there may be something in here for them. Obviously it's kind of cool to run around Berk and see loads of dragons like this, and I'm sure if you get into the game more, put a little bit of money into it, you may get something rewarding out of it, but at the moment I don't really see much. Just my name clipping into the background, and it's not a very pretty game, but and the gameplay is very simplistic, but if you're a How to Train Your Dragon fan, maybe something in it. But again, the target audience is definitely a younger audience. They're probably going to be the ones to get the most fun out of this one, really. So that about wraps it up. From Hiccup and myself, and Clipping Dragon, a lot of dragons, it's goodbye from School of Dragons, and we'll see you on the next free-to-play report.